hopefully the audio is working. It's probably really quiet. It's not even pulled up yet. We're live! Woo! I have my sketchbook pulled out. We're just gonna do kind of a chill drawing in my sketchbook. I'm almost done with it. This is like my last full spread, and then I have this like bit where I like cut out a piece of paper for a separate drawing. So it's just this spread left, and I'm definitely not gonna fill this whole thing out in the stream, but I might just fill like most of this page, honestly, and then we'll see where it goes from there. I genuinely have no idea what I'm going to draw. Like, zero clue what it's gonna look like. So that'll be fun to figure that out. We're just gonna go with the flow and just sketch to sketch. You know, it's cool. It's chill. I don't even have a pencil out right now. I only pulled out my sketchbook. Pencil and eraser. Okay. So, usually I go for drawing people. Let's see, is there a good page that I can show off? Show you. I usually draw people. So that's probably what I'll do. I like to just sit down, pull out a pencil and a paper, and just see how it goes, honestly. So I should probably get to drawing. I feel like there's a smudge on my camera. Hold on. Okay. We got it. Fixed. So I haven't drawn yet today, so I just kind of need to warm up my wrist a little bit and do something quick and flowy. Just get a very rough person in here and then fix it up from there. You can barely see that. Zoom in a little bit, maybe. No? Camera doesn't want to zoom in. Okay. I'll just draw a little darker so maybe you can actually see it. Got some big ears on this person. Don't usually draw them that big, but honestly, it's just, I don't mind it. Just exaggerate some of the other features so it doesn't look quite as out of place. Alright. We have a face. It's a very rough face, but it is a face. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a person, look. I was thinking probably later in the stream, once I finish this drawing, of stepping a little bit out of my comfort zone and not drawing a person. I did this drawing recently. I have a short of a transition for it. But I was thinking of trying to step out of my comfort zone like that again and do something more realistic, maybe another dog or just another animal. Anyway, I usually draw girls. I'm just not as comfortable with drawing guys, and if I actually practice drawing guys, then I could be good at drawing guys, but I just prefer drawing girls, and you know, everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, and I think my strengths when it comes to drawing people is drawing girls in more stylized versions. I have done some realistic portraits before. I have a short of one of those on my channel, but mostly when I draw people, I do a more cartoony stylized version for them, because that's just how I prefer to do them. I don't need a reference for it. I can just do it from imagination most of the time. If I want a reference, I can pull up a reference and I can draw it from a reference, but I like to just draw without using a reference sometimes. I think that's important to practice without a reference. So doing the more cartoony style definitely helps with that. I think the ears are too big, actually. They're just a little too big. I've done some, you know, ears that aren't in proportion, but those were a little too big, so we're gonna just do them in proportion, just to be safe. Her eyes are two different sizes. That's okay. Like I said, I haven't drawn today, so this is kind of a warm-up drawing for me. So I'll like stay more in my comfort zone. I like to draw like baggy clothes and sweaters, probably because that's what I prefer to wear, is like oversized sweatshirts and stuff. So that's just what I draw most often. It's just kind of my style when I draw people. I draw them in these big baggy sweatshirts most of the time because they're really simple to draw. I've drawn them a lot, and that's just what I wear in real life. So it's just, I draw what I know, and this is what I know the best because I wear it every day. And then if I want to switch it up, I add stripes to it because, you know, that makes it so different. I might just add stripes to the sleeve and then maybe in a way on the collar. Oh, the hair. I always make hair an afterthought, and so then it like doesn't look like it fits in with the rest of the drawing a lot of the time, because it's always the last thing that I draw. That's definitely something I could work on, is making the hair less of an afterthought that I just need to add so they're not bald, and make it part of the picture, because I definitely don't do that enough. Especially for hair. I mean, I do this on a lot of things in my drawings, but especially on hair, I just make it a bunch of squiggles, and most of the time it works. Like you can see here, it kind of works, but you know, if I start going into more detailed drawings, the hair doesn't match up with that, and it like messes it up, and it's like the weak part of the drawing. So going forward, I definitely want to practice drawing hair more and making it a more important part of the picture instead of just an afterthought. I don't think I'm going to add color to this one because I did sketch it in normal pencil and I use the Ohuhu alcohol markers, and even if you like try and erase the graphite, it just smudges into it. No matter how much you erase it, it just kind of smudges it. So normally when I'm gonna color it, I use varying colors of the Prismacolor Kohl Erase colored pencils. It's very shiny, so it's kind of hard to see, but usually I use like pinks and reds when I'm drawing people because it just works well with the skin tones that I then add on top of it. It acts as like a natural blush and adds some texture and stuff. But this is just gonna stay as a pencil sketch, I think, because I did it in graphite and I don't enjoy adding color over graphite. It just, I don't know what it is. Probably just that it smudges it and just makes it look really muddy, honestly. So, yeah. Okay, that is the first drawing of the stream. Just kind of a quick sketch, just to kind of warm up, because I haven't drawn today yet. Now, I think I'm going to pull up a reference and draw from a reference for the next one. So, I think we'll still draw a person, but try from reference this time. And then we will probably color this one as well. You can see my coloring process when I draw people, because it adds a lot of steps to the process of the drawing when it's not just a pencil sketch and you add color to it and stuff. I have my reference pulled up now. So I think this is just, it is the Prismacolor Colorase in Carmine Red. I don't know if I said that right. But I'm using this so that I can put the markers over top of it if I decide that I want to. This actually needs to be sharpened. I really like to have my pencils like extra sharpened, which is why when I'm using a normal pencil, I use a mechanical pencil because it's like always sharp and it doesn't get dull. But these Colorase colored pencils are not mechanical pencils, obviously, so I have to sharpen them a lot to keep them as sharp as I like them to be. I think we'll just draw it in this space. It'll take up a lot of the page, honestly. Okay. I lost my reference. Oh, okay, here it is. I have too many tabs open. Okay. When I draw from reference, you can see that this one is extra cartoony because I just kind of drew it from imagination. But when I draw from reference, it gets a little bit more realistic, but still stylized because I'm trying to capture what I see in the reference while still not making it too detailed and trying to make it realistic. Let's see. didn't talk that whole time. I don't think I'm gonna color this one because I really like how it is as a sketch and I don't want to like risk ruining it. I think this is all I'm gonna do for this stream today. It was a pretty short stream. I just wanted to do some sketching and be able to share it without having to edit like a full-length video. So I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope that you like the drawings that I made. One pencil sketch just as a warm-up, and then one colored pencil sketch, Prismacolor Cool Erase. For the supplies that I used in this stream, I just used a basic mechanical pencil. You can get it basically anywhere in like a giant pack for really cheap. I think mine's a 0.7 millimeter for the lead size. A kneaded eraser. I don't think I used it very much, but it basically, it's an eraser. It doesn't have any eraser shavings, and it kind of just lightly erases it. Like, it doesn't fully erase it like a normal eraser. You can find these at like any craft store, arts and crafts store, or you can get them on Amazon, but they're kind of overpriced on Amazon, so be careful if you're buying them on Amazon, because, you know, they're not worth $5 per each of these. I think I got it in a 2-pack, and the 2-pack was $2 at like a craft store. So, and then the Prismacolor Cool Erase colored pencils. This one is Carmine Red. I also use the Rose Pink, but I actually lost that one. I don't know where it went, so I started using this red one because it is kind of pink, and it still works under the skin tone. So if you're using the markers that I did not use in this stream today, but I have like a million of them, if you're using them, definitely helps to use like not a normal graphite pencil. Use a colored pencil under them so that the graphite doesn't mix in with the markers, and you can really use any colored pencil, and like colored pencils kind of erase, but these are made to erase. They obviously don't erase as well as normal pencil, but they do erase better than normal colored pencils. So that is all the supplies that I used. My sketchbook is an ELO sketchbook. I think it's like an 8" by 8" sketchbook, or like 8.3 by 8.3. I don't know. It's something like that. Just a square sketchbook. I really like it. As you can see, I'm like basically done with it. Yeah, that was the stream. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Just a chill drawing session, and I hope to see you in the next stream or video. Thank you for supporting my channel, and bye.